Welcome, everyone. It is a delight to be here today. It is a delight to welcome you to our 2024 Donor Participation and Trust event. As many of you know, the Wise Giving Alliance is a charity monitoring organization that seeks to strengthen donor trust, the topic of the day, and help donors make informed decisions. Its president is with us today, President and CEO Art Taylor, who you'll be hearing from in just a minute. The BBB Wise Giving Alliance is a member of Charity Monitoring Worldwide, a global network of charity monitoring organizations. We are delighted to say that they are our other host for today. And we have with us their board chair, Ana Benavides, who is also the executive director of the Fundación Lealtad in Spain. So please join me in welcoming President and CEO of the Wise Giving Alliance, Art Taylor.
Well, good morning. It is such a delight to see so many of you, some of whom I haven't seen in person since before that P word we won't mention right now. And some of you actually haven't met at all and only have talked to on the phones or by Zoom. So it's really great to see you all here. I am standing before you because when we thought about the many issues that we could discuss today, I mean, the world is full of issues, right? Pick one. Pick one. We got wars, we got all kinds of things going on. This whole issue of donor trust and the concern that we have about less people donating to nonprofit organizations is one that is deeply on my mind. And the statistics are really troubling, right? But I think that as individuals, as organizations, as people who are concerned about social good in this world, we have some agency to change it. It doesn't have to be this way going forward. We can do something about it. And what we're going to discuss in many of our sessions today is how we deal with that. And we couldn't have a better partner than the charity monitors worldwide to work along with us on this. Because while this is happening in the United States, it's also troubling worldwide. And these organizations, like the BBB Wise Giving Alliance, are working to maintain trust in those institutions and to give donors confidence that they can support the causes and the institutions that they care so much about. So I'm going to stop and just basically say thank you for coming. You'll hear more from me throughout the day, but I want to call up my good friend and colleague, Ana Benavides, to join you and welcome you on behalf of Charity Monitoring Worldwide. Thank you, Ana.
So I'm really thrilled to be here. We have good news, things that happened in the last year, and what a better place to share that in New York. I mean, for us, it's just amazing to be here and to share all this with you. I really want to thank BBB Wise Giving Alliance for hosting this event, for hosting the AGM of Charity Monitoring Worldwide, and of course, I also want to thank the Ford Foundation Building for receiving us today. This is an amazing place to be here today. Charity Monitoring Worldwide, what are we? We are a global association of charity monitoring organizations. And what does a charity monitoring organization? Because it's a bit long and it's difficult to understand what we do. What we do is we analyze, we evaluate, we monitor, we assess, whatever name you want to put it, charities. So what we want is to demonstrate that charities are trustworthy. This is what we do. It's quite simple. But we don't say people, society, hey, you need to trust charities. That would be very easy. To do so, what we do is to analyze them and to give the information to the society to demonstrate that they are trustworthy. This is our work. We are 20 members all around the world. the purple that you can see here. And we are very different because we come from places as different as can be Germany, US, Canada, India, Taiwan, Japan, Brazil, Burkina Faso, Ukraine. I mean, we are so different between all of us. But we have principles that are common and that we put together to say, okay, what is a trustworthy charity? We need to understand all over the world what is a trustworthy charity. And this is what we put in common in our principles. So when we analyze a charity, we check on the public benefit, we check on the governance, on the finances, on the efficiency, on the effectiveness, on the integrity, and on the transparency. This is what, in general terms, we check on different charities. We also have common principles and guidelines on how we monitor the organizations. So there are many things, but just to give you an example, it has to be internal, it has to be professional, it has to be against a set of standards, and it's not just once and you said, okay, I've done my homework, now it's fine, I have a seal. No, of course not. It has to be sometimes it has to be done, the analysis, all over again after a certain period. It can be 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. It depends on the countries. But, of course, it has to be reevaluated each time after a certain point. We also have principles concerning how we disclose the information, because, as we said, all this information is for society. So we need to know how to disclose all the information we give. And each country has its ways, but again, we have common principles for that. First, we have to share our standards because, as we said, the analysis is done, again, a set of standards. So we need to say to society and the donors what we've been analyzing because you have a seal, but what have you checked? So it's important that it's public. This is one thing. It's also important that it's done through a team of professional people that with important know-how, of course that. And it is also important that there is no ranking because this is not a race between charities. This is what we want is to show that charities are doing a good job and they've been checked by an independent organization who's demonstrating that they are trustworthy. So that's why we don't make rankings when we publish the information. The information also needs to be accessible, easy for the society. We cannot talk in our language so nobody understands it. It has to be something that the society can understand because then it would be useless. At the end, what we want to do is we want all our members, the 20 members, we are all committed to empowering donors to make a difference efficiently and effectively when giving. This is our goal. We want donors to make a rational decision when giving. That is very important. And we give them the tools to do so. At the same time, when you ask an organization to comply with a set of standards, the organization automatically improves because they want to meet the standards. So we have two goals at the end. One is trustworthy charities, and the other one is charities that improve when doing all the analysis. 1 year ago, we were in Madrid in the AGM, in my country. I was very proud, but I really prefer to be in New York. And we took an important decision that we are sharing today, and today it's public, which is to change our name. We changed our name from ICFO, International Committee on Fundraising Organizations, to Charity Monitoring Worldwide. Why did we do that? First, because we are not fundraising. We are not fundraisers, and our name had a fundraiser name, so it was a bit confusing. This name really better reflects what we are. The second reason, and this is the first time I disclose it, nobody knows it, it's for me it was so difficult, the spelling of committee, with 3 doubles. I mean, I never knew how to write it. I always had to check it. It was awful. But now I've said it because it's not anymore in our name, and it's not anymore in our homepage. It's disappeared. Not ever again. Of course, when you change the name, you have to continue changing things. We cannot stop, and we're not stopping. Of course we're not. So this year, in the last, because it's just 1 year ago, we've been changing the name, the logo, the corporate identity, the bylaws, and also the website. The website is completely new. We've changed everything. It's not a radical change, it's an evolution. And this is our homepage of the new charity monitoring worldwide. You can see it. I really invite you to explore this homepage, this website. You'll find information about what we do, how we do, about our members, about our principles, about news. You'll also have information about the conference, this conference and the past conferences. You'll find a lot of things. It's going to continue evolving, this website, and I really hope you like it because it's been a very nice work to do. And today we'll have our AGM, and we'll continue thinking of what to do and how to improve and how to help society to trust in charities because they're really worth. So thank you so much, and thank you for receiving us. It's a pleasure.
Thank you both so much.